Radio. We are so happy to finally be here with you. We've been rugged left and right. We pulled this session together because I just wanted to not delay this session because I wanted to really sit down with these people that I love. Obviously we got Chico from Tokyo. What up? Our
Hello,
constant
hello.
co-host, and she's got a sweet san behind her. Everybody's wrong. I feel naked now. Now I feel like I want one of those
Are you
things behind us.
are you sick of my face yet? Seeing me every week?
Nobody is sick of your face. We get to have you on this show, and then you get to do Kaku's show, which OmegaKid mentioned that like he's like, oh, I've only seen her dancing before. I've never seen her speak.
The dancing never stops.
The dancing is what she's known for.
Busted.
And also we have another guest co-host today, Junior, Web3 legend, and if you really haven't talked to him, loves music. This guy it's like in his DNA. Welcome, Junior.
Hola. It's nice to be here.
So great to have you. And our special guest, we're bringing him right into the show, OmegaKid in the community. And it's just like, I always sometimes forget, like, when you're talking to people so often, you're just like, that's right. You're a musician as well. And we heard your tracks. We're like, dude, we got to feature your stuff, dude. It's really, really awesome. And we're super stoked to have you.
It's super exciting, man.
Welcome, OmegaKid. And so right now we have, filling in for Bobby, we have Junior. But, Junior, maybe introduce yourself a little bit in terms of like, what's your connection to music, and is there like a specific genre that you love?
Yeah, so I'm originally from the Bay Area, and I grew up in the 80s. I'm an 80s kid, and I was part of the whole rave scene and like that whole music scene where electronica really took over. And honestly, if it wasn't for like designing flyers, I don't think I would have ever found my passion for design. So music led me to creative.
Wow.
And since then, I veered into a design career, 24 years later, but I always felt like I should have been a DJ instead because I have.
You look like one.
We're coming for you, Kaku. We're coming for you, Kaku.
I'm coming for Kaku. I got AI now. I just have like a lot of energy, man. Like anyone that knows me, anyone that knows my work, they know that like, it's usually high energy or delivers a big punch. But I can't do what I do without music, right? It's absolutely my passion.
So you're listening to music as you're doing your stuff.
I literally do not design if there isn't music blasted.
Wow. That's interesting.
And like electronica happens to be like my thing.
That's your forte. And you've brought in two choices that we should be listening to this week. And I'm super excited to hear those choices, bringing that flavor, bringing that perspective of electronica, bringing that Junior vibe. We got some rock to get to. We got some rock with OmegaKid. OmegaKid, please, walk us through this journey of going into analog signals and also your journey as an artist.
So, it's I don't know if I look my age, but it's probably a longer story than I'd want to get into. But no, I started playing guitar.
Now you got me curious. Like, I want to know your age now.
Let's guess his. Okay, we're gonna do a contest. You get a free song if you nail his age.
Yeah, we'll reveal all at the end.
I will do a customized song. Let's go.
Let's go. No, so I started playing guitar when I was in secondary school, which is like your high school, I think. So I was like 15. And one of my friends came in and started playing The Trooper on guitar, the Iron Maiden track, and everyone's minds just like melted. So it was like from that moment on, and then I like got to play an electric guitar for the first time. I was like, this is incredible. Like, whenever I still think about like why I'm still doing it, I just think back to that moment. I'm like, it's like making magic. So, from there, like I played in a band at uni as well, and had a big, got into my dance music there because like where else but university, right? Went to Ibiza after we finished uni, which was awesome.
Wait, what do you
And
mean? You just went to Ibiza? Like you visited, or like you stayed an extended stay at Ibiza?
oh no, so we it was our like end of university like bro
Gotcha.
house trip. We
Nice.
did like a week out there, and it was awesome. Saw like
Non-stop
Armin van
Ibiza.
Buren in his like heyday. It was
Wow.
big, yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, so like I've had like a whole variety of like different influences. Like one big thing that drove me was like at uni I was in an indie like kind of band, and so like I had to learn how to play rhythm because the guy that I was playing with was just like, nah, it's not right. It was just hours of no, that's not right. You're gonna have to do that again. So that's where I kind of like learned how to practice properly. And then yeah, I've just had like metal running through my veins since I picked up a guitar, and then all the influences of like dance and hip hop and everything, and bands like Pendulum as well. Like it all kind of comes together eventually. And I like to think of myself as like genre agnostic. It like doesn't matter what it is. It's just like, is it a good track? That's all that matters to me.
Exactly. But I think that's the thing is like, it definitely, you know, when we were sort of deciding like sort of, you know, which tracks to feature, I kind of let Bobby handle it. I was like, okay, Bobby, you choose. He has a much better ear than I. And so he's chosen The River. And so let's just get a flavor of this track because it was pretty BA when I heard
Really
it.
quick, are you from the
Yeah.
UK?
I am from the UK, yeah.
Where?
I'm in the southwest in Bristol.
In Bristol, okay. I went to like a school in Somerset.
Oh, sweet. Oh, so you know my ends.
Yes. So, oh my days.
Oh no.
She understands your term as uni and all these other sort of British terms.
Yes.
All right, let's check out The River.
Let's go.
To preach the gospel and to beseech men everywhere to be reconciled to God through Jesus Christ. That's how I feel.
So
Rockin'.
That was fire.
Yo, I can't be on this show. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna
This
dude.
was
Like,
good about new music discovery. It's just
No.
like, who knew the guy that you were, we would talk about crazy things with OmegaKid. And it's just like, oh, that's right. He's a musician. And then like you listen to the track, you're like, wow, there's like, that's what I love about this space is like you can have conversations with everybody in this space. And when you uncover sort of, the artists behind the people, because there's so many multi-hyphenates in this space. And I'm always reminded, and this is one of those moments of OmegaKid, of just like discovering an artist within a friend. You're like, oh my God, Jesus, you're like so fucking badass. This is you on vocals as well, right?
So
This
this
is
track is
insane.
actually so I do the backing vocals in this track, and so I share the vocals with the synth player. Our voices are like weirdly similar, but also kind of not. So like sometimes we go to sing parts and we're like, oh, we've just sung the same thing and it sounds the same. So,
You are absolutely talented. Just I have to say,
oh, thank you very much.
that was
Jaw-
that was amazing.
jaw dropping.
Yeah.
It's obviously just nice to like share it with people and like actually like have engagement with it, because
Fire! It needs to have engagement with this. Are you kidding me?
Well, tell
Yeah.
us about what got you to that point of creating this song. Like I feel some religious overtones in it. And obviously it's very expressive and sort of, it's guitar and it's sort of its grindiness.
So originally, this song kind of came together because of that riff at the very beginning, the ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And I was just kind of like playing around with it one day. And so I was in band practice and I was like, oh, the river, this sounds kind of cool. And I'd been like, it reminded me of this book that I used to read when I was a kid. It's like about a necromancer. I think it's called like Abhorsen or something like that. And so then this stuff just started coming to mind. So I started like playing it. And then our synth player was like, hold on a minute, man. Like, I've got something for this. And he grew up, both me and him went to like church schools. So we have, like, I'm not like religious now, but like you learn kind of all about it then.
Mhm.
And it kind of brings up all of these like really visceral kind of images, and we were just like, okay, let's make this about kind of life and death and roll with it from there. So we've had multiple people say like, oh, when you listen to this, it's like someone could just like be sneaking up on you. Like it's got that kind of vibe.
It's got mood. Yeah, it's definitely got some mood, right? You would find this like in a soundtrack of a thriller.
Yeah, this is what a couple of people have said. I was like, oh, maybe I need to like get this in for some sync or something. But
There you go.
yeah.
I know we've talked about this before. I see Shantos in the comments. Hi, Shantos. We said this, I can't remember what space it was, but like, dude, when I heard your track for the first time, not this one, I think it was a different one, it took me back to like Queen of the Damned soundtrack, which I still think is one of the best soundtracks ever.
Badass.
And I'm full confession, right? Like full confession. Before electronica, I was a metalhead, like, Nirvana, freaking Foo Fighters. Like I'm a huge Chino Moreno fan. And this is like it gave me those kind of vibes. So you're pulling me away from electronica right now, which is like really painful for me. But
You can
Dude.
do two things, man. It's all
Peeling the
good.
layers. We're peeling the layers of Junior.
yeah,
and he means that too, because if you hear, he will, when you meet him like in person, anyone that's on this live right now, you need to hear his rave story, and the way he tells it is so theatrical. It is beautiful. Like
Brilliant.
he has passion when he talks about his rave days, and
Hell
it's
yeah.
beautiful.
yeah, man. I wear my emotions. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, and because of that, I don't play poker because I don't have a poker face. It's that simple. You can't take my money because I'm gonna show you how I feel. But that was, dude. That like for me, yeah. You can't have me on this show, Minty. This was a bad idea. Like for me, like I think it's an unfair advantage. Like music helps me see. And listening to that track, I just wanted to start fucking riffing, dude. I just wanted to start designing. So I promise you, I will do something to that track.
Ooh, there's
I mean, that'd
something
be
interesting.
awesome, man. Like,
That's very intriguing.
let's
We're gonna touch up on some of Junior's work. You see behind him, if he can stay. I know we're a bit short on time because of the late delay in tech, but you can see behind him some of the amazing work that he's been doing in conjunction with AI with some of the San Tigers. But just wanted to thank you again, OmegaKid. Thank you for dropping by, sharing the music, sharing your vibe. This is just you're part of the community. So as I said before, I'm like, I hope this is just the first time of many more, so that we can see you when you're bringing new music, and we want to have you on the show.
Man, I will come back whenever you want me. It's all good.
Yeah, it's just come every week. Let's just gather people every week. Let's just throw a block.
At some point, yeah, I can add, I think, at least 12 heads in
right?
here. So.
No, we should just do like a block stream party.
Yes.
We know those worked really well from the pandemic, right? Like we had like 20 people, no one knew what they were doing, everyone was muting.
Yeah,
so amazing.
No,
Thank you again, OmegaKid.
Yeah, no worries.
Thank you, Belend. No, I'm just kidding. I had to.
All right, guys, we're gonna get going into the main bulk of the show. We have 2 tracks each. First up is Troy Boy.
Ooh, this is so fire. He's a vibe.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Did I cut off?
I can't hear anyone.
Okay, copy you. Let's see. Let's change this.
Can you hear me?
This is a different format. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure.
Yeah, I could hear the 3 of you or the 2 of you.
The
Troy Boy, please produce for me if you ever see this, which I highly doubt. Yeah, but...
Underground, we can
that's a bit of a shift.
nothing left to lose. Underground, we can move.
Taking me there. We're going places.
Nothing left to lose.
We're going places.
Underground, we can move. Underground, making moves. Underground, making moves. Nothing left to lose. Underground, making moves. Nothing left to lose. Underground, making moves.
Let's go to a next level. Let's get up in the air.
Yes. Ooh, fire.
Underground, making moves. Underground, making moves.
Damn.
Troy Boy featuring Mr.
Damn.
Carmack making moves.
By the way, Uzi, the Yala song, you guys have to listen to that like, on your own time because it is just amazing. Because he has this like Middle Eastern elements to the track, and it's insane.
Yeah, that was taking me places.
right?
it had
It's
levels, right? It was just like I thought it was in something, and it was just like, okay, let's go to a dance electronic vibe. Then let's go to this sort of euphoric vibe. Very, very nice
I
track.
mean,
exactly.
it had me full fizz face, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, I was like, oh, my bad.
Switching it up on us. I mean, Chico, how did you find this track?
Ooh. Well, I'm just a Troy Boy fan, and this when I was in LA, he actually came out with all these new tracks. So I was like, "What the heck?" And they're so fire. And one thing I love about Troy Boy is that his beats are just that good that you don't really need a singer on it or anything because the beat just says itself. It's
All right, we're
it's
gonna
the
step
song.
into Junior's first track. Junior's first track. This is gonna be legendary. First track. We're gonna all look back on this. This is Junior's first track on the show.
It
Again,
took
hopefully
me.
many, many, many in the future. But let's.
It took me
set it up.
forever, man, because like again, like I feel like I have that like I've been spoiled by the DJ ear, which is like I don't like anything that's just like ready for mainstream. So if it's like on Spotify or iTunes, it's already watered down, right? So like for me to pick a track, it's got to be an edit, a bootleg. It's got to be something like it's
Ooh,
got to have little
underground.
BPM. Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm
Odd
excited.
Mob, left to right.
Oh no, you did not, Junior.
Those of us who listen to Kaku tracks love this track. Let's go.
I gotta take off my headphones. I need Kaku to hear I needed that. Thank you. That was like my morning coffee.
That was dude. Yeah. That track, holy shit. And that was the that was the subsonic remix. So it's like you gotta link the remixes. I feel bad half the time. I know music because of the DJ and not even like the artist.
No, because that's the one who like serves it to you in a context of emotion. You know, you're sort of building up, and then they hit you with something that is like it's an accentuation, right? And so that track always, I think, you're right, has always a little something else on it, right? Because of the context that's brought by the DJ. And so I suspect you may have found that from our friend DJ Kaku, who we're filling in for the next 2 weeks. And we're welcoming him back at the end of April. And it's going to be a big show. Don't miss the end of April. When Kaku comes back, a lot of things are going to happen, not just around his show, but around the world of San. So super excited to have him back in late April. But until then, we have Kat Burns.
Yes. Oh,
Nice.
really quick.
Hit it.
Speaking of San, one of the San holders reached out, and they're in Tokyo, so we're gonna meet them in real life.
Nice.
Do they have the private keys?
I have no idea.
All
you lost
good.
me
I
on
love
that one,
that.
Minty. You
I
lost
love
me on that one, Minty. I am so sleep deprived. I am
It's
just
the
sitting
VIP
here.
access. It's
I'm
the VIP
literally
access
just-
trait in the San ecosystem. It's the VIP access trait in the San system ecosystem. If you have it in your NFT and you soul bind it, you get to have one-on-ones and backstage and VIP access to the talent like Cheeky Chico.
You
But
gotta
in this
love
case,
Minty.
in this case, if you're just in Tokyo, you can go hang with Chico So hit up Chico Chico and DJ Kaku because they're gonna roll with you if you're in Tokyo right now. Cat Burns, let's go.
Wait, I didn't.
Wait, what? What happened?
I have to explain.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And she gets rugged, the perfect moment. Oh no, you really are getting rugged, Chico. Oh no. Okay,
Hello?
go.
Okay. All right. Should I like wrap this before I get rugged? Okay. So anyways, I don't really know much about her, but she's an amazing artist. And the song is really positive because I think everyone should start there because it's about to be the weekend. So I want everyone to, end the stream in a very positive, or my picks, at least from my picks, a positive light. And yeah,
Live
enjoy your
more,
weekend.
live more, and love more.
It's
Real.
with
Damn.
me.
For real.
Because so the reason why I love this song is because like her lyrics, everything she says is true, and I think this song fits the best way to describe a person.
You're getting a little rug, but it's coming from this deep soulful place, and I think it's almost a mislead to say to that title, Cat Burns. It says lyric video. That was a performance. That was like I could feel her, like and what she's trying to say and what she's trying to communicate, and that honesty and authenticity in that track. That was fantastic.
I loved all the visuals too. I was like fully immersed into just watching and feeling the track like as it was going, which is why I like the title.
Yeah, no, and like for me, it's like what you call it? Like that's why I am the way I am. That's why I'm always like la di da hyper and stuff. It's because life is like short, and I've been through stuff in the past, and that's why that made me not take for granted every moment. So if I act like an idiot, I'm gonna act like an idiot because I'm having fun, because you never know when
You
things
only
hit
get
the
one.
fan.
We
No,
only
because
get
you
one.
never know when you wake up, because it's happened to me where you wake up and life just hits the fan. Everything just hits the fan and everything just goes bad,
Leave
So-
nothing behind. This is it.
Never
Leave nothing
waste the
behind.
moment.
Absolutely. Love that. Thank you for sharing that, Chico. That's such a rad
Very
track to share with
welcome.
us. Heading into the weekend, we got Fred again. Any setup for this one? Jungle. It sounds like this is just bang.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. I'm so
Really sorry. This is your track. This is your pick.
Yo,
Let's
this
go.
show's a roller coaster, man. You guys, you don't know. Like, to a visual guy like me, like my mind's going 1,000 different places right now. But yeah, this is gonna
Fred again.
bring it back. Well, it's not just Fred again, but it's metric bootleg.
Ooh,
So
this is gonna be good.
All right, let's check it.
We're going through an emotional roller coaster this stream.
Every week with Chico, it's an emotional roller coaster. Where are we going? Where are we going today?
yo,
Whoa, that like stop. That was like
We're just getting
cold
completely
stop.
wrecked this whole stream. I
This is
can't.
what we got to do when we don't have
Cold stop.
Kaku. You know?
Dust. Yeah, I know.
This is
what
what
we gotta
happens.
do.
Yes, exactly.
I hope Kaku understands. This is what we have to. These are the measures we have to go to.
Right?
Yeah.
When we don't have our Kaku.
I'll inform him. I'll inform him about it.
We look forward to his return in 2 weeks. My track actually was going to be a standstill from her band is called September Morning.
All right,
but
1 second. Housekeeping.
Gotcha. What do you got? Oh, housekeeping's coming through. This happens to me all the time too.
Housekeeping, fluff your pillow.
I get the housekeeping rug all the time here on this show. Now you know how it is. But we have. Let me see if I can pull it up. So Emily Lazar and her band September Morning. I was gonna plug because it was just like she minted today, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna support you. And I reached out. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna support you, and we're gonna highlight your thing. And she's like, oh, cool, great. I'm in NFT NYC, so I can't jump on. But I'd love to jump on. Are you okay?
I kind of want to know.
Wait, is she disappeared from the screen? That was like.
It's a rolly chair. So
Those are dangerous. Those are the number one cause of hotel accidents, rolly chairs.
well, at least now we have somebody to clip for this stream.
Nice.
So Emily Lazar, she's in NYC right now. She couldn't make the show, but she minted today. But she minted out so fast. She, in fact, I think minted out in record time on the platform on Gala Music. So congrats to Emily. And she's going to be on.
Congratulations, Emily.
And she's going to be on Shantos's show, Bullish Blondes, on Tuesday. So let's, support that. And she'll be, representing her song and sort of her career. I love her as a personality in Web3. And she is, if you've seen a live spot of her, a clip of her live show, it's amazing. She has this full on like get up and is like hard, tough metal. Super, super badass. And she's one of those like standout, people in the community that I just, wanted to highlight.
She needs to be on our show because our show.
I know she. Yeah. She will happily be on when we can. But she's gonna be on Shantos's show, Bullish Blondes, on Tuesday on Twitter Spaces. So check her out there. And because I know we kind of want to motor on really quickly, and I just want to get to just a touch of this because I just want people to know the work that goes on with doing what's behind Junior right now. I'm going to try and pull it up, but Junior, can you talk us just because people can look at the tigers behind you. These aren't just things that you typed in and suddenly appeared. You've been posting these. These are the San traits. They're tiger traits. There's only 88 of these in the entire collection, and they are probably the most sought after in the collection because of their fierce nature. And I think that they really hit a nerve, I think, for the community as representing something about music underground.
Yeah, no. So like, Midjourney is an AI tool that allows you through a prompt to type a bunch of descriptors and then it outputs really miraculous work. But it is also very hit and miss. So in order to use it and get the output that you want, it's really hard. And I had to like really go into it. And if you're just using it like, if you're describing like something that doesn't exist, it's an easier output. But I started with a reference, which is my, the 88, the tigers. So I have to do like extra work once I do many iterations and figuring out how to get Midjourney to do what I wanted to do. I then go into Photoshop into post processing, and I have to color edit the color of the tigers, the elements in the background. If I want a certain trait representative, it really kind of like this one in particular. This is so many layers. There's no way that I could have gotten this in one go. And this is, my visualization of what I think is possible, which is like hollow activations, where in the future you should be able to pull up, let's say through a soulbound, mechanism, a projection of your character, at an event, so like as Kaku's going freaking nuts, there's like this giant tiger in the back. I already, I'm
The
already working on it.
show note for Kaku.
That's right, dude. Kaku doesn't know. He doesn't realize. Like, I'm just getting warmed up. But yeah, so there's like so much you could do with it. But to a seasoned designer like myself, yeah, you're not gonna find them because I did.
Oh, it's so hard. Yeah, yeah.
I was
Sorry, I can't pull up your beautiful collage that you sent me through JPEG through this system for some reason. It won't show the JPEGs.
Oh,
But
no
that's
worries.
so sick.
But it's just it's ridiculous the level of work here, because I think I don't want people to just see these as they were coming up. They were filling up people's timelines, and not sort of overlook the fact that this is much more artist driven than you would expect, because Age is doing every single one is quite similar. This is probably the most 3/4, but most of them are quite similar to the PFP, and that's very hard to do just to get the angle of it, just to get the right one of it. And then to integrate all the traits around it, it's just really phenomenal work.
Yeah, no, thank you. And like, I'll move out of the way, right? So you could see the tigers behind me.
Perfect.
So like, I'm a designer, right? So like, I really care about the quality of each tiger, and so based on who the holder is, I'll even try to make them a little bit more of their characteristic, right? Like the blue one up here, this is Devin Marty, and he's co-founder of Son. And we look up to him a lot to do a lot of our really hard, complicated, part of the business. And so for me, it's like his tiger has to be commanding, and there has to be something about it that feels, battle tested. So I spent way more time trying to get, his tiger to look that way.
Sorry,
versus the other
I
ones.
didn't mean to laugh. It was just very funny. I just know Devin.
He's just a little kitty cat inside, that guy.
Yeah, right. No, I
He's
got
a killer.
you.
He's a
And
killer, and I think
tiger,
this is like the perfect.
I'm
PFP.
just like picturing Devin next to that tiger, and it's just hilarious. Sorry. Thank you.
No, but
He's such a nice guy.
it's funny, right, Chico? Because like that's the point. Is I think that PFPs can represent some of our strengths that, like in person, we might not look it, or we might not express it, right? And so to me, that's my artist representation of how I see
dope.
Devin and his role. And
That's
it's out of like mad respect, and I can't wait. Just so you guys know, I called this the calling. There's a calling, there's a reason to the calling, and eventually, I think I would like to do other characters, but I want to see more community engagement to
Also,
see.
by the way, I'm yawning not because I'm bored. It's because I'm tired and the jet lag's really hitting.
No, it's all good.
That's the thing. That's the thing. That the calling is. I think it's. We'll call it that for now, but I think it is meant to have a symbolism of Son and of music and of an underground music movement. And I think it's a really beautiful concept. And I think that there's more to come to this calling. That's why I wanted to highlight it, because I think that there's going to be a little more to this calling. Especially Shin is so connected to the 88 into Tigers that she is definitely going to find a way to get involved. I think there's definitely something about what Junior did and what others did with their AI to bring and move the IEMs through the portal to delivery. And so Shin is definitely on to that magic and wants to, I think, experiment and play more with how AI can help us in that journey. So thank you for inspiring that, Junior. Just wanted to give you some flowers, because
Thank you.
it's beautiful, beautiful work, but B, I think it really inspired Shin and us. And in terms of, as you said, a PFP has a way of expressing an inner self and a movement and a lot of things. And for us, this speaks to the movement that we want here at Son. The underground music movement here at Son, I think, is really represented well in your work with this tiger. So thank you again so much. And thank you, Cheeky Chico, all the way from Tokyo. Still coming through.
Konnichiwa, bitches. No, I'm just kidding.
I love you guys for sticking with me. Thank you so much. I know we had a bit of a rug, but thank you guys. And Junior, again, we hope to see more of you, especially when it comes to this. I think your perspective on electronica is it's so deep, and it has such depth because A, of your experience in the scene, but B, also what you use it for, and what the type of music that motivates you is such a unique perspective. And I hope that we're able to share that more and more as we go along. So hopefully we can have you back, brother.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Yes, and also really quick, Junior, a joke to end the stream. What do
Oh,
you
Jesus.
call what do you call sweaty titties?
Should I just end the stream now, guys? Just give me a
no.
give me a
Not humidity titties.
I'm not laughing.
Good night, folks. Good night, folks. Thank you so much for coming. INSPO Radio. That was the end. The FCC just pulled our license.
I love to see Mithy fluster. That's why.
Mission accomplished, and we hope you have a great weekend. Thank you, guys. We will.
Thank you, guys.